Hello, everyone. This is Kate, and I am here with your Saturday, July 14th, and Sunday, July 15th reading. I hope that you are viewing this bright and early on a Saturday morning, and this helps get you through the weekend. I'm using Doreen Virtue's Surprise, Surprise Fairies cards. This was my very first deck, and I was guided to use them today. So, the first card is detoxification. I think that's just so ironic because yesterday's reading, our first card was drink more water. So I want to see what they're telling us. Okay, so this detoxification card, this, by the way, is the be honest with yourself card. She's heavy in contemplation. Very, very deep within herself, thinking about things. But yet, look, there's a dragonfly, and they bring lightness and truth. And then we have family harmony. This says to me that this isn't so much about detoxing as in cleansing your body. This is more about detoxing your psyche. It's about getting rid of that monkey mind. It's about being able to discern the thoughts in your head and get rid of the ones that are not working for you and the ones that are sabotaging you, because those are keeping you from being able to be honest with yourself and see more clearly the questions that you're asking yourself. A lot of us have had, this is a really big growth time. And we've had to go within. We haven't been able to go without. We haven't been able to look to other people and talk to other people and get their guidance, because none of their words are really working. They're kind of falling flat. We get some stuff here and there that really, really works for us, but a lot of us have had to do a lot of inner work in order to get to a place of harmony. And I think that this is what the cards are telling us. This is what the fairies are telling us. They're telling us that it is time to get rid of the stuff inside that no longer works for you, and those voices in your head that are holding you back, the old ways of doing things that are holding you back because they're keeping you from family harmony. And that doesn't just mean family with your immediate family that you live with, although that's definitely a benefit. But I think family harmony also just means, in general, harmony in your life. Your surroundings, maybe your, co-workers, just all together harmony within your life. Let me see what the other cards are telling us. Okay, so for some of us, this is directly a family harmony. For some of us, we are having some conflicts with us within our family units. And this says that there's some struggles with parenting and children. And I think that's a pretty common thing that we all go through. We all have ages and stages when parenting is really, really easy. And, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that the camera wasn't really showing it. So it's a very dark card, but it's really beautiful. This is the fairy mom, and her fairy baby is reaching out to her, and it looks like they're holding hands. I've always loved this card. It's just so pretty. It should have glitter on it to emphasize their gossamer wings. So I'm going to go back to the parenting. And this really, if you watched my reading yesterday, we had some conversation about boundaries. And I'm feeling that theme is kind of carrying over today, where it's really giving us actually here solid advice with 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 parenting and with the ages and stages and the challenges that we go through. Something that we forget as parents is to trust our intuition. We know the behaviors that we expect from our children. We know them. We know that we don't like it when they hit each other, or we don't like it when they disrespect us. And sometimes we just put up with it. Sometimes we're like, well, it's just kind of the phase they're in. They're going to get over it. I've been on their ass all day. I'm just going to kind of let this slide. But this card is saying, raise your standards. Raise your standards. It's okay to expect more. We're parents. We're supposed to expect more. We're supposed to have a lot of expectations on our children. That's just kind of how it goes. And when we do, when we raise our standards, because we're trusting our intuition and we're listening to that inner voice that says, wait a minute, this is the way my family needs to live. This is what I need to do to bring order and harmony back into our lives. This is what I need to do to be the parent, to create harmony for our children and for our whole family. This is what I need to do. And sometimes, honestly, you have to be really honest with yourself. You really have to pay attention and learn to trust your intuition and know that inner voice inside you that tells you that this is how I want to raise my children, and this is what I want to say with them. This is a conversation that I want to have with them. Other people go, oh, no, don't do that. You'll scare them. Oh, no, it's before their time. Oh, no, they're not going to listen. Oh, why would you want to do that? Well, again, I think I've said this before, screw them. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Raise your standards. Believe that you're right. End of story. You're right. You're being honest with yourself. You're listening to your intuition. You've set your boundaries. You're getting rid of all the stuff that doesn't serve you and your family and bring harmony. So yeah, you're totally right on the right mark, and you just need to keep moving forward. It's very hard to raise children. It really is. It's all nice and easy, in the beginning, but then as they get older, they become independent, they have their own minds, and they challenge us. And you know what? They're supposed to challenge us, because it's better they challenge us than that they go out into society at 18, 22, living on their own, and then begin challenging everything. It's much better that they do it with us, so then they can understand what their boundaries are and how far they can push. Also, we could take this to a less specific reading here, because getting rid of the whole parenting and children aside, okay, and this whole word family, all right, again, detoxifying the thoughts in your head and the voices in your head, and getting rid of the things that don't work for you, and learning to be able to be honest with yourself. You learn to trust your intuition. You begin, those two things go hand in hand. You begin to learn that. And that brings you harmony. And you can raise your standards, and you can say, you know what, I expect more from my life. I expect more from my life, and I want more, and I deserve more, and I'm going to go for more. That's raising your standards. So it isn't just about parenting. Although I hope that those of you who are parents found that little last diatribe helpful, and which maybe what you needed to get you through the weekend with your munchkins. And because it is the weekend, and there's supposed to be fun and frivolity on the weekend, we have the fairies, and I have the unicorns, and I am asking them if there's anything that they would like to clarify for us. There sure is, man. There sure is. They just threw down lots of stuff. All right. Let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Breathe in the good and breathe out all the stress. It's not yours. Breathe out your own stress too, because we don't need it. Raise your standards. Believe that you deserve to be happy, and just because somebody else is having a fit or they've got a lot of drama in their life, you don't have to take that on. You can be there for them. You can help them through it. You can share your wisdom. You can share your harmony. You can share your intuition and your honesty with yourself, and you can help them through it. But you don't need to take it on. It's certainly nothing that you need. So the other two cards that we got, simplicity. Put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. Simplify. When we let go of stress, when we detoxify those thoughts within ourselves, when we listen to ourselves and we allow harmony to reign, that's simplicity. That's simplicity. No stress, no drama. And trust. This one is change. And the words are very simple. The changes that you're going through are positive. And that is the message here. All of this, the detoxifying, listening to yourself, trusting your intuition, raising your standards, it's all a wonderful, wonderful process. So let go of the stress that goes with it. And embrace the simplicity. Be simple with it. Let it be simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. And share yourself. Share your story. Share your changes with other people of like mind, other people who are open and supportive of you, because that's going to help your process. And the funny thing is, I don't normally do this. There was another card that had come out, but I just felt like it wasn't really necessary. But guess what it was? Talk with your friends. And by not necessary, I just felt that I already had 4 extra cards down. We didn't need to overwhelm this situation. But then as I started talking, realized, yeah, they knew what they were talking about. So, share yourself, people. Share your thoughts. Share your thoughts with your friends, the ones that you can trust, and let go of stress, and don't take on anybody else's drama. It's just not worth it. And trust that the changes, that all of these changes are simple. Simple, simple, simple. They will bring simplicity and harmony to your life. So, I hope that this helps. I was just checking in to see if there was anything else I needed to do, another card to pull or anything like that. But no, I'm being told that we are done to sign off, and that is what I'm going to do. Namaste, people.